Hello everybody, welcome to Mwitu and Huru. So for today, what we're going to do with this overcast weather again, we're going to head out and just see what we can find. We might, maybe, just maybe, look for that leopardess a little bit as we go through and see what else is out there. And nature's been kind to us recently, so let's go and explore. Stick around, let's see what we can find today. So we happened to come across this little steenbok. It's a little ram, little male. Not easy to see with the tree behind him. There we go, you can see his little horns. Very sweet little antelope. And that is fully grown. I always love their... Oh, he's going to the bathroom. I always love their bum. It looks like they're wearing a nappy. I'm quite used to that now with a 1-year-old. But have a look here. They're one of the very few, if not the only one, to actually bury their dung and urine. So it's had a little bit of a wee now. Now it's going to defecate. You can see the little coffee beans coming out. And now it might be followed by some scraping with the front legs. There we go. Very cool behavior. So, oh, there he goes. So basically what that is doing is just burying that territorial marking and ensuring it to prolong as well as hide some of the scent, but it more prolongs it. And so we found this beautiful animal, a gemsbok or an oryx. Beautiful. There's actually an Egyptian goose or two behind him. You can actually see them modeling there. They've been enjoying all of these conditions that have been so great with all of the seeds out in the open areas. They've been flocking. So often as we drive or move through these open areas, we're just seeing geese and impala. You can actually see there in the center of that group of impala there's a lot of little ones. So this time of the year, December, is normally when the impala drop their babies, and they all do it at the same time. And that's the male there on the right. He's busy marking it. It currently looks like he's going to the bathroom, and the oryx coming past just to photo bomb or video bomb in this case. And go a little bit more left, and we've got a springbuck. So a lot happening in this little spot. A good example of safety in numbers here. The oryx seems to be on his way, but the more eyes the better. You know, they're not a threat to one another, and there's more than enough to go around, so they're happy to share. So as you can see, we'll talk about something a little bit different, but still relative, as we just saw that gemsbok now. So this is a pile of his poo. I'm pretty sure you have worked that out, but just notice that shape. I'll try and get a lower angle here. Just notice that shape. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to switch frames, and I'm actually going to demonstrate on how and why they do this. So just bear with me for a second. Okay, so we switched over to the wide angle here. So as I showed you now, that shape, that conical shape, so what the oryx do, or the gemsbok, is they'll come to an area and they'll actually squat down all the way like this, like I'm about to demonstrate, all the way down like this, and they make a nice neat conical pile. And then that's a very efficient way of doing it, because where they are indigenous to, like Namibia, it's just desert and hot, and all these arid areas like here, is that their dung would dry very quickly. For us, we just flush the toilet. You know, for animals, this is a marking. It's communication. So by doing it in this way, the dung in the center of the pile at the bottom would stay damp and longer and last longer, therefore prolonging the marking and not having to visit that area as frequently. Whereas if it was just scattered, it'll dry very quickly. we saw that Steenbok earlier do the same thing, except that they don't squat down. They kind of squat a little bit, but then they bury it. So by burying it, it actually just puts a layer of sand on the top, and also just helps prolong that marking. Very interesting. So yeah, that's how a gemsbok does his dung. So I've actually managed to finally find this female. I don't know if you can see her there in the middle of the screen. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. But she's just quite far from us still, but at least we are seeing her there. She gets up and she's moving. So sorry, this is a leopardess, and she's slowly moving now. Amazing. I'm glad to see that she's doing okay. She didn't really react to my vehicle, which is great. She used to be very viewable, and then after that whole incident she became a little bit skittish, understandably. Amazing. So we'll just hang around here a little bit and just see maybe what she's up to, and if she can try get another angle on her. Yes, I come to a bit of a vantage point here. You can see this beautiful valley. Really nice. So we saw her earlier, just left off screen here, and she disappeared there. So I wrapped around and I came back. So I think we're just going to hang around here for a little bit. So she hasn't popped out, so potentially she's just lay down for a while. So we'll hang around for a while and just see if she maybe decides to come out again. But not a bad place to sit for a while. Look at this view. I'm very sorry that I have to be in this environment and that you guys have to watch this. So I've managed to find her again. You can see the center screen. She's still not too close to the road, but you can kind of make out that there is something there that is a female leopard. I just heard the guinea fowl going a bit crazy, so I came down that hill where that vantage point was, and I came along slowly and I noticed her sticking her head above the grass. So I think we'll just spend some time now again, as we have been, just waiting and see what she decides to do a bit later. Yeah, so we've got some movement now. She's decided to sit up a little bit, which is amazing. So you can see a little bit more of her than earlier, but getting later towards the evening now, you know. So sunset is around now. You just can't see with the cloud cover. So light is going to start fading, but we'll stick with her as much as we can. So she actually did get up and she started moving down. There she is. Just saw a flash. There are some impala on the opposite hill behind us, or to our left. So I'm not sure if that's what she's after. Just hold her there, maybe she crosses the road. See what her plan is. Oh, there she is. Amazing. Beautiful. So yeah, you can see that she does have a collar, and this is because of that incident with the lions that I mentioned. They decided to put a collar on her just to monitor how she recovered and so forth, and she's doing great, it looks like. So I'm sure that'll be coming off shortly. Okay guys, it's pretty far away and the light is very bad currently, but you can see her on the right of screen now moving towards those impala. So after she crossed that drainage, she's just trying her luck. Let's see what happens. One impala is looking, or in fact a couple of them are looking directly in her direction, which might be a little difficult for her now. Oh, there they go, there she goes. Not really a wholeheartedly attempt. Just shows you, even in the dying daylight hours and light, it's like the impala senses are still so heightened, and it can see and find these animals, specifically leopard, who are so camouflaged. Amazing. Yeah, so what a day, eh? Yeah, incredible. These animals, it's like a love-hate relationship I have with them. You know, they're so hard to find, but when you see them, it's mind-blowing. And it's so good to see her moving and being comfortable with us, and everything else just moving perfectly. So I think then that collar will probably come off soonish, as its main function was to ensure that she recovered. So amazing. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and please think about subscribing and giving the video a like, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. What a day. Cheers.